Hi everyone, welcome once again to the greatest academic space designed for you. Today we will talk about possibly the most important issue in the country, feminicide. It's necessary to mention that currently the number of women killed in Mexico has risen to 10 people per day, a really hell in the streets of the country. We ask you to treat this issue with respect and as far as possible support the march and movements to end this sad news. In Mexico, they kill you for wearing tight or sporty clothes, being a student or a housewife, for being a girl, teenager, adult or old woman. In this country, they kill you for the simple fact of being a woman. That is why, March 9 no one goes out in the form of protest. Let's send the impunity of the murderer. The greatest academic is with you.
According to the Article 325 of the Federal Criminal Code of Mexico, feminicide is the deprivation of life of a woman. Because of gender, it's considered feminicide when any of these circumstances exist.
If there was a relationship, emotional or trust between the feminicide and the victim. If there is a history of violence of any kind, family, work, school against the victim. If the victim shows signs of sexual violence of any kind. If the victim has degrading injuries or mutilations. If the victim's body was exposed or exhibited in a public space.
Pero también, como ya lo decías, ha sido tajante la organización, o más bien el discurso de este conglomerado de mujeres pidiendo que no participen hombres en esta misma marcha. Así que
in Mexico, these types of murders occur on average 10 times a day. The 5 states with more crimes related to feminicide in 2019 were Veracruz with 157, State of Mexico with 122, Mexico City with 68, Nuevo León with 67, and Puebla with 58.
The alarming number threatens to be overcome this year because only in 48 days that go from 2020 have occurred 265 terrible feminicides. In the wake of the tireless violence that women live in Mexico, different actions have been carried out. March, tributes, rallies. Most of the march have caused social unrest because they are not peaceful. Women who manifest of the march do so expressing discontent with prints, broken glass, trying to make visible the social unrest that affects us.
Women from all over the world are shooting through the streets, demanding justice, peace and tranquility. That should not be demanded because the state should give them with what asking. As a man, I think we must respect their demands and step aside, help them but not bother them. They will win this fight, and when that happens, there will be no gender fights. We will have equity, something that we currently do not know.
It seems to me that the use of feminist is or should be something extremely painful for Mexican society. We shall not get used to denying women killed, die or make it civil. It's important to change our apathic behavior and take care of each other above all.
Puebla is in second place on the SNSP list, and the first month specified 7 feminicides. The third state that had the most feminicides in the first month of the year was Sinaloa. It had the same number of cases as Puebla. The state of Mexico has historically been affected by energy data, has the most dangerous identified for women in the country. In January, 5 feminicides were counted, and although this time he did not lead the list, In all of 2019, 122 feminicides were committed, placing the state of second most violent for women. In the list of the 35 cities where feminicides are most registered, those found in the state of Mexico occupy 5 places. At number 13 is Toluca, in 18 Chimalhuacán, in 23 Icatepec, in 24 Ixtapaluca, and 33 Naucalpan de Juárez. The list of feminicides by state is followed by Mexico City, Chiapas, Guanajuato, and Tamaulipas, each with 4 women killed in January 2020.
Les dije, mi hija presenta lesiones en el rostro. Sabemos que nuestras hijas no van a volver, que no las vamos a volver a tener. Pero coincidimos en que nuestras hijas, su forma de defenderse es a través de sus cuerpos lastimados.
This is truly a tragedy, and we hope that this March 9 there will be some change in the country with the movements and march that will be made throughout Mexico. This is all for today, and see you next time. Do not forget to like, use, and share on social networks. Bye bye.